Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today, I don't have too much planned. I basically just wanna automate all the stuff for the essences that we automated yesterday. So, for example, snow and water, buckets, that stuff. And another thing I wanna do is looking at the star quest and seeing what we can take off from here to see kind of how far we are at this point of the series. And that is basically all I want to do today. Actually, besides that, I have another quest line I want to get ticked off because we get a mythic reward, which could be something really good here, and I want that. Basically, we've done this whole quest line already a while ago. All we need is to make some sandstone. So let's get some sand, which we have in abundance. And let's get our tablet, because we want to learn this. There you go, because now we should be able to just craft it, even though we never actually made it. Because that's how this EMC thing works. So what we want from this is neither. Just like that. And that can go now. Now that we have that, we want to crush that. Now we have neither dust. And that's going to finish that quest line off for us. So, hopefully, we get something really good here. I'd love one of those seeds down there, like an unobtainium seed or something. So let's see. Oh, just another reactor. That's kind of disappointing, because that's the one thing from there that we can already make, basically. That's okay, that's a shame. Oh, it's fine. Let's plop that down. And get a bucket. Of course. We don't have one. Because why would we? There you go. Do I have a sink anywhere? Back here. So like that. And put that there. Put one of those there and a cable. Just like that. And you want a dry ice. You want some uranite. Just like that. Cut coal blocks. And of course our redstone. So there you go. So this guy's running now. Let's get an acceleration card. Just speed that up just a little bit. I want to get a add flux. Provides energy. I want a point. Just like that. Now I want a plug. I don't have a plug, do I? Nope. Well, let's make a block of this. Get some obsidian, which I actually don't have. Which reminds me that I can set up this real quick. Get a gate. And set it up to 2. Just make a... Get a crucible. There is fine. And a superheating element. Now we get a cobble gen. which can just go here. And then we get some cable, some pipe. That can go there. And that can go there. And now we just make both of these pull. And there we go. So that's gonna be our obsidian. If you get a drawer now. Do I have an obsidian drawer? I do. Let's just use this. And we want to get our tool, which we have right there. This network, connect. And now we have our obsidian. So let's make another flux block and just put that there. Get obsidian. Get some redstone. There you go. That will be enough for now. So let's get a plug. Just like that. Okay, that wasn't planned. But it is fine. So there you go. 2 reactors. Moving on with what we actually have planned for today. The star. If we look at this, we have some stuff of this already ticked off. Like the beginnings of most of them, basically. And what I want to do, I just want to see, like, what can we tick off? DRM block. Yes. We can do a DRM block, because we can request 7 more of these. And that will make our DRM. And if we just put that in, quest ticked off. And we get an Eternal Stella. This we need for this. Which this doesn't actually look that hard, I'm not gonna lie. I just don't know about this. But moving on. Next up, we can tick off some power stuff. Add power. There's one we can take that. Which ticks off the beginning of that quest. Now the player transmitters, I'm gonna have to set up patterns for. I'm not gonna show you guys that, but I will do that later. Thermal, Twinite, Dragonsteel, Shellite. So if we go at thermal, ingot, Shellite, we want one of these. We want a singular Twinite. And last but not least, we want Dragonsteel. Just one of them. And there you go. That is this quest ticked off. We get a lapidary generator, which we don't need. Industrial foregoing rubber at industrial. We have a bunch of that. So let's tick that off. I'm gonna have to make a mob farm for this in the future too. Ender IO. We should have that too for the aluminium. That's the wrong one. We need vibrant alloy, which is just an alloy of the alloy. So we can make that too. And lastly, we could make the mechanical arm, I believe, but that's not today. And a wireless terminal, which we just need another terminal and combine it with our current one, I believe. That should allow us to make a wireless, a universal wireless one, I should say. So yeah, we can do that too. But moving on from that, I'm gonna do that later because I feel like not super exciting. Um, so automating this stuff. This is a pattern. This is a pattern. This we have because it's EMC. This we're gonna need a hostile neural networks. This is just a pattern. Seeds. We could do what is it? The insulator from thermal. And over here we can do ice essence, water essence, and for kelp we can then do nature and water. So we will need to do nature essence too. So basically that would use up what, like all 4 of our slots actually. So I'm gonna have to see what I do about that. I guess we have 2 more here. So let's get to making that stuff. I'm just going to make the patterns first for all of the crafty stuff, like the torch and the arrow. So I'll see you guys once that's done. Alright guys, so I've set up everything. The seeds, the phytogenics, and the last phytogenic. And I didn't forget the cyclic upgrade this time. So that's good. Let us see what else we have left to do now. So if we type essence, we can see earth essence. This is all done. We can see our fire essence. This is all done. We can see the water essence, which needs water bucket, kelp, and snow. So let's do these just like that. Kelp is just these that I now have. And water bucket is just this. And let's make a water bucket pattern too. And that's the water done. So I believe that is all except the wild and wing, which we are going to do right now. And now I don't. Wait a minute. Why do I have? Whoops! I already made these. So I don't want to make like a mob farm or anything and try to get spawns that way. I want to make a tablet of summon Wilden. And for that we need a what is it? A ritual brazier, which we need a pedestal for, which we can make luckily. So a source gem block, which we can make thanks to our automation from last time. It is rather slow, and I think I might have forgotten something. Or can this just not work? Huh? Are these just stuck in the buffer? What's going on? Oh. Something broke. Got put into this buffer. I'll take a look at that later. That's weird. Well, it's fine. Let's get our brazier. Brazen achievement. So now we need this tablet of Summon Wilden, which is a iron sword, just like that. It is archwood, which we don't actually have, I believe. So let's just Do I have an axe somewhere in here? I do. Let's just take this down. And replant it. Of course. We are eco-friendly in this world. Ooh. So that's that. Emerald block, easy to do. Lapis block, even easier to do. So let's make our tablet of Summon Wilden. So now what we want to do, we want to get our deep learner. And we just want to make a framework here. By the way, I think I'll change this to a craft of just water and I think dirt essence, because it's rather annoying to. It's rather annoying because it's slow right now. That's my issue. It's slow. Whoops. You go there. So let's make our framework. And I believe that is all. Let's eat some chicken. And we can do this fight just here, should be fine. So what I want to do, I want to place my ritual brazier. I want to put my tablet of Summon Wilden on top. And if you just right click this, it will start working and spawning these guys. Wow, that was a lot of damage. That's actually pretty surprising. And let's put this in our offhand. Come on. Was that all? So we need 3 more. Unless some got like sent down here, which is entirely possible. But it seems they didn't. Okay, that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll make another tablet of Summon Wilden. And we can actually use the other craft this time, because we have some loot drops, which we'll just put away. Oh, it seems... Is this full? Oh, it sure is. I guess I'm gonna have to make some discs soon. So let's repeat this. Oh, we got a different one. But they count, which is great. So there you go. Let's fly away and eat. So there you go. That is these guys beat. And our model done. Which of course for us means we can set up another one of these, which I'm not going to show you guys that. You've seen how I do it. So I'll be back once I have that done. Okay, so since that is now everything automated, as you can see, I will now, I believe, get into a new mod, which I no, one more thing. Before I do that, I want to set up this guy. Completely forgot about you, I'm not gonna lie. But that's fine. Because, well, we only really need one of you currently. Ender IO. Where is it? At Ender IO. There you go, just make one of those pretty quickly. So that's that quest ticked off now. So if you take a look at this, this is just patterns which I'm gonna set up off camera, like I said. This is quite a bit away. Well, is it? I feel like it's not that far away, actually. Awakened. This is just... Can you only get this from a bee? No. Cognizant dust. Dropped by the Wither and the Ender Dragon, killed with an essence weapon, enchanted with mystical enlightenment. Interesting. So that's something to look at for the future. We can actually do that too, real quick. This mod is very useful in the standard Alder mods, because the quarry is rather useful. Let's just like make this stuff, at least this, because this is super easy to make. So there you go. So that's that. Over here, red matter is something I would like to get, but it's still a bit away because we don't have plutonium. The rest of this should be somewhat doable. And for this, Sky Steel Ingot is the only thing we technically need. Which for us means we either somehow automate this, which I genuinely... I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because how do you want to submerge this in lava? Won't it burn? So I'll have to do some testing with this. But that's probably happening next time. Most likely. One in my inventory. On a Skulk Shriek, you're unable to spawn wardens. This player. Interesting. So this is how we get wardens. And that is our first thing ticked off there. I see. So what I want to get into, sorry, I got distracted, is Forcecraft. Now this mod I have never seen before in my entire life. In this pack. In a pack, I should say. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to like mark some stuff up to like see how this works and get crafting. Let's get some ingots. Then we want to get a force nugget and a steak. Force planks, force log, force stick, force planks, force log. Quests, explain yourself. I see, I need the regular one first. Interesting. So there we go. Get the quest rewards. Crafting a force rod with an oak sapling will give you force sapling. It will grow into a force tree, so you can get force wood to be crafted into force sticks. So much force, I agree. A lot of force going on here. And I forgot to make some storage, by the way. So let's make like, I don't know, 4 of these. My CPUs can't do that. So let's just get this for now. A 64 is fine. There you go. And put that in here. So you want me to craft these two together. Add as a sapling. And then if we go up top here and just place dirt sapling to work on it. Force log. Interesting. Can I put these in a phytogenic insulator? It doesn't look like it. Interesting. That's okay. I don't need source tools. So next up is a infuser, which is just an enchanting table and a force rod. Oh. Tier 0, Forcecraft, damage. Diamonds. Now this is where the fun happens. Placed on the infuser and you'll notice a few parts in its UI. Top left is for the upgrade tome, below it is where the force fuel goes and stays. The far right is where the power will be. Yes, it needs RF power. The middle is where infusing happens. Middle square is where the item to be infused goes, like swords or armor. The ones around it is for infusees, like force, nuggets, or claws. The top right in the middle brings up the book, if you have it. And the bottom left is to complete the infusion. That's a lot. So let's put some force in, liquid force. And just keep following this quest line, I suppose. Upgrade tome. Force 0.0, next tier's 96. Okay. Claw. The first tier of infusing. It starts off at tier 0 and needs 96 points. The claw can be used to infuse a few different items. On force swords it'll give sharpness, on force bows it'll give power, blah blah blah. Interesting, I guess. With each new tier you unlock more infusions, but also more space in the infuser. Tier 0 you only get 1, and tier 1 you get 2, which means you can now stack infusions. Use 2 force nuggets to add knot back to a source. But how do I help? Infuser. Upgrade core. Experience tome with at least 100 XP. Can be used to craft a force furnace. Upgrade cores. Okay, I don't need that. Requirements. Right, it needs RF. Let's get a gate. You know what, let's just craft 64 of these. It's annoying that it's like, keep running out of them. So let's put that there and there. So the RF is full now. Upgrade home or center slot empty. Second requirement is liquid force. Liquid force in okay. Upgrade home, which is required. Without the infuser, will not function. To upgrade the tome, force points and complete all infusions in the current tier. Okay, so I guess I need to do some infusions. So let's make a force sword, for example. Oops. Just like, what? That is not right. I need to do this. So that's that. So now we have a force sword. So if I understood correctly, we can put this in the middle, and then you put the claw, for example, up top. And now we start the infusion. And there we go. Now we have a sharpness 1 for sword, and this has 25 force points. I see. So you just do infusions to upgrade it, basically. Interesting. Okay. Okay. But my question is, how do I get claws, for example, from bats? Huh. Okay, let's look what else we can use. We can use these force nuggets on a force sword. So let's put that in. one, or I guess we can only do one. Which is interesting. Force pack. Stats between diamond armor, but more toughness. Okay. So let's make a full armor. This mod is interesting. I've genuinely never seen this before. So there we go. If I were to put the nugget in, which I can't, only the claw, I guess. Force punch. Force punch. And force punch. So this is now tier 1. I guess. And there you go, tier 1. Blah blah blah, you only get 1, which means you can now snack his 2 force nuggets. So if I were to get this sword back and then some nuggets, or not, what if I just infuse this? What happens? Because this seems to work. Force 1000. That didn't give me any upgrade points. Interesting. Sugar can be used to give efficiency. Golden power source comes from smelting force wood. When used on a force sword or axe, it give fire aspect. When used on force pickaxe or shovel, it gives heat, which will smelt any items mined with it. When used on force armor, it gives damage to the force punch and sets the mobs on fire. Infuse armor with both the golden claw and golden power source to get both. Okay. So let's get some sugar. And used to give efficiency to tools. So if I were to make a force pickaxe, let's make a few more of these. If I were to make a force pickaxe and a force axe, kind of like that. And if we put this in with some sugar, it can take 2 now because it's a higher tier. This should give efficiency 2. That gave me a bunch of points too. I believe this might be a max out one. Okay. Interesting. Force. So if I were to give the boots, these guys, this, no. Tier 1 infusions, lumberjack. On a force axe, breaks every wooden block in a vertical pillar. Great. Might as well use it. So if I do this and this, cannot find matching infusion recipe. Why? Let's make another one. And if I just do this. Okay, it only needs 1. So now it's a lumberjack axe. And I guess I just need to infuse this one more time. It's weird that you can't put multiple on. Huh. So let's make another axe. This will be another infusion efficiency. Okay, I see. I think I need to do different ones, probably. Heat. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. And I get this from smelting you. So let's go smelt you. And can I infuse this now? No? This is weird. So let's do this. This? Huh? But it said I could on force armor. This is not force armor. It seems to be. Let's make a helmet, because it showed me a helmet. Or was that just the wrong piece? It was the wrong piece. Okay. So it's not tier 2. Some force gems, bottle of enchanting, gravel. What is this? Force pack can now... Okay, that doesn't matter to me. So... Until when do I need to get here? Tier 4. Okay. So let's get to tier 4. And I need to do 9 different infusions, I guess. So what do we have now? We have tier 2. Okay. Speed core. So this is for all the... There we go. Force tools. With a... This infusion does the following thing. Fortune. Fortune. Fortune? How do I make fortune? Fortune cookie. I don't have cacao beans, but I can make them. Let's make cookies, I guess. So I can use this on, for example, this. And it got me one of them. So this now has luck 1. And I can't put anything else on it. Yeah. Yeah. What if I do this? It gets force, if I understand correctly. But what does this do for me? Is what I'm questioning here. Like I could just pump force into it. Will it get force 2000 if I do this? It sure does. This is very weird. Okay. I think I want to leave that off here. Probably. Hey, bud. You know what? Let's get that. Because this is just making infusions, and I don't think you guys will need to see this, I feel like. Because it's not very exciting, I gotta say. It's rather boring, if I'm gonna be completely honest. So I will leave that off here. But you guys saw how it works. I'm sure that's enough. So let's leave that off there for now. I guess I'll do the tier 4 off camera. Yeah, I'll do that off camera. I'll see you guys when I have tier 4, I guess. So there we go. That's tier 3 done. Very exciting. As you can see, I've made some stuff here. So now we need 4 different ones instead of, what was it, like 8? Tier 3 infusions. So we can do an arrow on different tools. That's good. Just one more. You can infuse with an invisibility potion to give armor counter. Great. Just what I wanna hear. So basically I'm just like making stuff, throwing it in here, infusing it, and then taking it back out the whole time, in case you were curious. Let's make a force sword. So I guess I'll spare you this micro crafting, and I will just well, show you guys once I'm back. That I completed the quest, I suppose. Alright, so I've arrived at the point where I'm required to make the potion of invisibility. Which means for me, just pain. I really don't like potion making in this game. I never do it. Whoops. I need this, which is just a golden carrot. So there you go. Put that in. Make it... Wow. Whoopsie. Make it a little faster. And there we go. So now we need a piece of armor that doesn't have anything on it. At all. So let's take these 2 boots, combine them, put them in, start infusion. Tier 4, let's go! Very exciting. So basically, now that we have our tier 4, what we want to do is we make a heat core. So let's get the cores I just put away. Put one in. Take one of these guys. One will do. Make that. And we have our heat core. So now I am officially done with this mod. I don't think I will be needing it. Ever. This was basically just for the quest. Yeah. So this is done. Let's put this stuff away. It's a cool concept, but like it's very tedious. I guess you're not supposed to do it as fast as I did. So there you go. That is that done. And the last thing I would like to do is just look over this once again. And see what we can do next time. So off camera, I will set up the autocraft for these 2. Then we might look into the Gaia Spirit. because I believe that we could do that next time. Or the focus of summoning, maybe. Because we just need a Wilden Tribute. And that's a boss fight we could do. I also want to make the Dark Matter, which would mean it's getting Skysteel somehow. So either I get a villager, or I take a look at this. But I'm really unsure as to how I would do this. Besides that, I'm really not sure what we will do next. I guess we could make this, maybe. So yeah, I think that's all for today. A bit of a shorter one. Because, you know, I've been pumping out pretty long videos. Can't keep doing that. I'm just kidding. I'll keep doing it. I have fun with these videos. So yeah. We could also look into this, by the way. That's a lot of, like, stuff we need. Actually, what if... Nah, we need unobtainium. And unobtainium is... What was that? Vibranium and this. I see. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope you guys will keep watching this series. The whole part has been pretty amazing for someone like me. Like, I didn't expect to be doing as well as I am. I'm very happy. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, thanks for watching.